Greetings to everyone. I'm glad to be back on my CryptoQ Media channel. This year, as I've already stated on this channel, will be the year that everything changes. If we look at Goldman Sachs' most recent announcement, which is quite brief, we can see that they intend to have launched 3 tokenization initiatives by the end of this year. I made it clear during the ETF debates that I think the market is starting to move out of its speculative phase and into its more established one. We could talk about it for a little. Bitcoin spot ETFs were recently featured in a video by Jay Clean. While serving at the SEC, he witnessed much too much illicit Bitcoin trading and trading to justify an exchange-traded fund ETF, in his view. Bitcoin seems to be safe now, which begs the question of why Elizabeth Warren and Jamie Dimon had previously stated the inverse. Earnings potential is not the determining factor in an ETF's worth. But it was bound to happen that significant personalities in the cryptocurrency business, especially at Ripple, would be dubbed crypto giants and coddle Bitcoin. The creators of cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology had other plans, and this new development contradicts those. Expected 2018 to be the year when institutions give Bitcoin centralization and regulation the attention they merit. A number of other prominent nations, including the US, UK, Hong Kong, Japan, and Europe, have recently introduced or are actively pursuing crypto laws, and the US is no exception. Ignoring the crucial factors in favor of following the ETF's short-term performance would be a mistake. Online shops greatly benefit from exchange-traded funds ETFs. On national television, Larry Fink and other heavyweights in the traditional banking industry almost proclaim tokenization as the most significant technological advance ever. Like Dara with Aberdeen and Franklin Templeton as a seller, this isn't the first time I've covered heavyweights getting involved in this. These are just a couple of examples. Word is starting to get out that big organizations like Citi are supposedly talking about how to get everyone to use cryptocurrencies. These companies are obviously quite knowledgeable about the industry shifts that are coming. It will surpass the internet in terms of revolutionary power, and nothing has ever been more revolutionary than this. The reality that this will be even more expedited when blockchain and AI combine was entirely lost on me. Institutions in the cryptocurrency industry perceive the sector as a gold mine for unprecedented innovation and wealth creation. Exchange-traded funds ETFs are merely the beginning. Retail real estate investment trusts' rights need to position themselves before it's truly too late to be early. I am not worried about the price tag at the moment. In addition, I am not worried about what will happen in the coming week or month. Rather, my attention is focused on the distant future. This opportunity will not present itself again for at least 1,000 years, so make the most of it while you still can. Subjective Views has recently posted a video that elaborates on this. Plus, we've entered, he claims, the tokenized asset market is already operating at tens of billions of dollars, and the head of digital assets globally at Goldman Sachs has spoken about this incredible amount. He zeroed particularly on the technology's practical uses in intraday liquidity, such as repo and foreign exchange, at the moment. In addition, by focusing on growing these solutions, the sector can reap both micro and macro benefits. Anyway, if we go over here, we can view the announcement that Goldman Sachs issued. You are already familiar with the 3 tokenization initiatives, and we also have quotes. At last year's launch, we did mention that one tokenization project is targeting the US amusement complex and another is focusing on European debt issuance. However, we decided not to reveal any additional specifics regarding these 3 initiatives. The US presidential election is just around the corner, which might lead to a change in government policy on cryptocurrency regulation. The capacity to store spot crypto assets is only one example of the new prospects he sees for the bank in this sector. Execution and sub-custody are two further areas that the firm is interested in. Truly, that is intriguing. The floodgates are opening as the major players jump on the bandwagon. Now I'll go back to my original point about BlackRock. If you remember, Larry Fink of BlackRock said that tokenization would be 100 times larger than Bitcoin and that tokens are the future of the market. Take his remarks from this forum at the start of the year as an example. He uploaded it in March, as far as I know. Again, the real effect on the budget has slipped their minds. Even while it won't be quite as big as Bitcoin, this is already having far-reaching effects on the banking industry. That idea is now being investigated more thoroughly. Here, we'll examine the problem more closely. Introducing the $3 quadrillion worth of securities processed annually by the DTCC. Outline what Larry Fink just stated for me, please. He claims that the tokenization of financial assets will soon occur, and stocks are only the first example. The most efficient networks that spearheaded the tokenization revolution, what happened to them I don't understand. It is known that Ripple's institutional DeFi projects intend to position the XRP ledger as a pioneer in this space. I am elated by this. Remember that over a year ago, on August 4, 2023, Ripple joined the ISDA. Here, derivatives officers mean people who work for firms like BlackRock, JP Morgan Chase, Goldman Sachs, Mellon, the London Stock Exchange, and the CME Group. Given that Ripple XRP has only just joined the former, the latter is very noteworthy. The former also comprises the Intercontinental Exchange, Bank of America, and exchanges from 79 other nations. This is just the beginning. The full press release from the CME Group is as follows: starting July 29, our expanding array of benchmarks will include CME, CF Internet Computer Dollar, and XRP Dollar reference rates and real-time indices, enabling transparent pricing on 2 more cryptocurrencies. Just to reiterate, XRP has strong ties to a plethora of derivatives markets and organizations like ISDA. Efforts to enhance derivatives markets worldwide have been spearheaded by the International Swaps and Derivatives Association ISDA since 1985. It is a formidable association with 1,000 member institutions from 77 countries. Furthermore, it should be mentioned that Ripple's policy director APAC is either currently employed by the ICA or had a 5-year tenure at ISDA. Considering the derivatives market is valued over $1.2 trillion, this is utterly ridiculous. I think there will be a little bit more money now. The section goes on to explain why the inclusion of XRP in the CME Group's real-time reference pricing for derivatives is critical, since the fundamental problem, the buck stops with smoke dog. Value is eventually established in the market. Within the Ripple and XRP universe, one part of the value chain that DLT can optimize is derivatives. If you're new to my channel and have just subscribed, I appreciate it. Later, I will see you.